Hello.
Hi, hello
Hey, hi.
friends. Welcome everyone to Option Omega, India's largest retail option traders online conference. I'm Ashok Devanampriya, the CEO of Traders Gurukul and also the host for today's program. It's a great pleasure to invite every one of you to the third edition of this beautiful options learning series. Before I kick off this presentation today, I would like to thank our media partner Money Control Pro, the largest financial portal in India with millions of daily readership on their website. I would also like to thank our title sponsor Espresso from the family of Sher Khan, one of the leading stockbrokers in India with millions of investors as their customers. I would also like to give a special mention about our sponsor Rigi, a platform for creators, influencers, and celebrities to grow, manage, and monetize their community. The speaker for today is Mr. Nitish Narang, who is the founder and CEO of Stockmark.in. Stockmark is a backtesting software company. He has around 10 years of experience with JavaScript in both front end and back end technologies. He has experience in trading futures and options in indices and also in currencies. He's going to empower us today with this interesting topic: high risk, high reward, or low risk, decent reward strategies. Nitish, on behalf of Traders Gurukul, Money Control Pro, Espresso, and Rigi, I extend my warm welcome into this program as a speaker. Go ahead, my friend. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Ashok, first of all, for the warm welcome. And let me firstly thank you, Mr. Ashok, and your team for organizing such events that can empower all the retail traders through all the learnings that we speakers have gained through years of experience. So, thank you so much for that, and welcome everyone. And thank you for joining in at this conference. We hope we add some value and you after this session get some takeaways from this. So we'll start. As you know, today's session is high risk, high reward strategies and low risk, decent reward strategies. We'll talk a lot about it. And I want to thank the media partners, Money Control, Rigi, Traders, Gurukul, and Expresso. So I think we can start. This is a title sponsor. Thank you. Platform sponsor, Rigi. So let me first of all give my introduction. I hope some of you might know me. For those who do not, I'll just brief you all out. I'm the founder of a platform called stockmark.in, and I am a techie and an entrepreneur by choice. And you'll be surprised to know, but I am a trader by chance. How? I'll not go in detail of that because I've explained about that in multiple occasions, that there is a scam that has happened with me in 2019, because of which I had to ultimately go deeper into the stock market industry. And I found a real gap that traders are not becoming independent from any medium, and the only source they have is to either study themselves or go to some webinars. So I thought backtesting is something that was lagging in. Fortunately, we launched in 2019, people accepted us, and rest is history. I have over 10 years of experience in software industry. I love coding. I love solving challenges. As I said, I'm an entrepreneur by choice. Um, I'm a firm believer of systematic trading in Bank Nifty and Nifty option strategies, as you will see in the session as we progress. My job is, as by running the stock mark, I'm running it with my partner Abhishek, and my job is to talk to the traders from various extremes. Like, I talk to people who are yet to enter into this market. I talk to people who are struggling in this market. I talk to people who are trading with one lots, and I talk to people who are trading with hundreds of lots, literally every day. And their M2M is so big. So I get to talk to all varieties of people, and I get to know what are the things that are literally missing in retail traders and what is there with all those big players that are running and trading with hundreds of lots. So that's why I intentionally designed today's session around that, because I found that major difference is not something that is out of the blue. It's just about the basics. I realized it by talking to literally many people, that all big players are following the basics correctly. and they're sticking to the basics. And all retail traders want, simple holy grail kind of strategies. And that's how I designed today's session. And we'll talk about it. A little about StockMark. It is the first intraday backtesting platform that we launched in 2019, November 2019. And we made actually, it is coincidence. By chance, we made per leg stop loss as mainstream. What is per leg stop loss? You might have heard it by now. It was very new back then when we launched it. That you sell call and you sell put and you put individual per leg stop loss there, and that stop loss is not dependent on the other leg. If that stop loss gets triggered, you just run the strategy with only one leg. And we are very grateful and we are very fortunate that our platform is being accepted, and we have now over 1.5 lakhs of user base. So all thanks to all the people who have given inputs, who have made me a better trader and entrepreneur, and we are helping through our platform, and we'll keep on doing that. So thank you so much for that. So today's session, as I told you, will be nothing more than my understanding of the markets by talking to literally hundreds of people. And I, as I told you earlier, have solely and purely believe that there is nothing beyond the basics. So what I'll do in today's session is I'll only talk about basics, because I believe basics put rightly will give you the right direction. And as I always say, if you have heard me, that if you are running very, very fast, just like we generally do in the trading community, because we want to get rich quick, and we are running in the wrong direction, you all know where will we land up. I don't know where will we land up. It's in the wrong place. But if we are running little slowly, but in the right direction, then probably sooner than later, we will land into the right place. So I'll talk about basics. We all know basics are important, and we all forget the basics often. And you will all realize this in today's session, that how often do we forget the basics and how critical it is to stick to the basics, irrespective of which category you are in. Either you are in one lot, or you are in 100 lots, or 600 lots, 1000 lots category. Does not matter. And I will just go intentionally a little slow, and little slow in terms of explaining the concepts, so that I instill the seed in your mind that this is the seed that you want to grow your plant on. And I'll keep on connecting the dots of all the concepts that I explain. Let's say I explain the concept 1 and concept 2, I'll keep relating that, so that now you understand, oh, that's why he said this thing. That's why this is important. And therefore, let's see. But there is a prerequisite. Okay, you can't see me, I can't see you right now, but what I want from you is, in today's session, you all honestly participate. Whatever questions that I ask you, just please do answer for yourself, because I firmly believe if we are not true to ourselves, in answering and admitting where we are right and where we are wrong, there is no way we can improve. So just do this thing with me. Honestly speak, don't worry about whoever is listening. Just whenever I ask a question or a query, just answer honestly to that. That's the only prerequisite of today's session. I'm sure you're going to love the entire session, but be with me. Okay, so let's start, shall we? Just say yes to yourself. So I'll start with the basic thing. There is a saying that you might all have heard of. Let's start with the end goal in the mind. We have heard it obviously sometime in our career, that start with the end goal in the mind. It's so simple to hear, now that everyone says, what is the end goal, man? Well, it's very simple. I know I want to earn money from the trading. It's very simple. The end goal is very simple. But that's where it sounds wrong. It sounds simple, but that's where it is extremely wrong, because it is very easier said than done. Start with the end goal in mind. Just keep this line with you. I'll keep bringing this line over and over again, and you will realize how important this particular phrase can be for you in the trading line. Okay, I'll explain. But before that, I'll ask some questions. How many of you, now the question's time, so please participate. How many of you are looking for the holy grail strategy? You can't see me, but I've raised my hand. Yes, I am looking for the Holy Grail strategy. Because what is Holy Grail strategy, by the way? We'll discuss about that. But there is a basic problem with the Holy Grail strategy. And what is that basic problem? If you all know, please answer to yourself right now and we'll confirm if you are in the right direction or not. Many people fall to the trap in this market of just one thing, which is a Holy Grail strategy. I'll tell you why. Just honestly answer this. If you see two tweets or if you see two YouTube channels, one is saying I've got a 600% per year strategy, double your money in a month or 2 months. Whether you will click on that or another video where it will tell I'll show you how to properly manage trading. We all know which one will get higher likes, which one will get higher views, and we also behind the scenes know which one is the trap. That is why many people are getting popular by just selling or saying that this is a Holy Grail strategy. But what is the basic problem with the Holy Grail strategy? You might ask this. What is the basic problem with it? The basic problem is that they tend to only focus on the returns. Paisa hi paisa, if you understand Hindi. So in Holy Grail strategy, it is very simple for me. Like in today's session, rather than saying that it's a high risk, high reward strategy, let's discuss about low risk, decent reward strategy. I could have said that I have a strategy which gives 300% a year. I am dead sure many would be more interested in listening because we all want a Holy Grail quick bucks. We are only focused on the returns, and here in this that we tend to focus only on returns. The key point is not returns. The key point is only that many people are just lucrative, making it more lucrative so that you guys and guys like us fall into the trap of it. I fall into the trap of it. So it's a personal experience I'm telling you. Holy Grail strategies just focus only on returns. So whenever next time somebody tells you that they have a strategy and they only talk about returns to make you more excited, just think of it as a Holy Grail strategy. By the way, let's dive deeper into it. You might ask, I'm focusing on returns. Is it bad? Is it bad for me? Because I've come into this market for making the money, obviously not losing it. So I'll focus on the returns. What is there bad in it? So the point is, it is not bad. The returns are not bad. You have to focus on the returns. If not today, tomorrow you have to focus on the returns. End game is to make the money out of it. But what is bad is that it is being sold that it is a free risk strategy. And you should all remember that there is no free lunch out there. If somebody is selling you something or it is telling you something or you see some strategy which has a very high returns, just see what you are missing out there. Because with my personal experience, see, I've been talking to people since 2019 and later a lot, like not a single day has gone by where I've not talked to people and people, anonymous people, like, I don't know them. And majorly the basic problem that ultimately drills down is very simple, and that is expectations. Nothing less, nothing more. And how they landed into this market is they are expecting freaking damn, you know, big returns. And that's what is sold to them. And when they don't meet their expectations of a high returns, they generally leave this market. So even if it feels that I know this thing, but eventually that is the root cause. Why there are so many people still coming into this market, why they are still leaving this market. This particular thing is the root cause for that. Because behind the scenes, there is literally no free lunch. Every strategy comes with a risk. Every strategy comes with the risk. And with the risk comes emotions. Now, we are not worried about the Holy Grail strategy as long as that person is telling us what is the risk involved with it, bro. How much money can I lose? How often can I lose? What is my losing streak? Tell me the risk associated with this strategy. That is it. If you can tell that, then I can consider it as a holy grail strategy, but not just with the returns. Every strategy comes with the risk, and the problem with the risk is risk instigate emotions to the level that you can't understand. Higher the risk, higher will be the emotions. Higher the risk, higher will be the emotions. More risky strategy that you do, more will be your emotions playing against you. As I told in the beginning, I'll just touch the basics in the starting and then go into the strategy mode. Because for me, I've seen people managing literally crores of rupees, but they're following the basics very right. With a retail trader, when I talk to them, they're just saying, I found a strategy that gives um, 300, 400, 500, 700 rupees per day profit with one lot. I said, okay, but what is the risk involved with that strategy? They say, no, no, I can manage. And after a month or so, I call them up and they say, no, no, I've left that strategy. And this today's session will eventually give you what happens behind the scenes that they're not aware of. Emotions. Emotions come into the picture. And why emotions come into the picture? Because the risk involved was damn high and people are not bothered about it. So let's talk about emotions first. That why are emotions really that important? That I know there is a risk involved with the strategy. I know with risk comes the emotions, but why is the emotion that important? And this slide is the most important slide. Why is risk so damn important? And that because that brings us down to the psychological aspect of it. Okay, we all should never forget that even if trading is something that we are doing, but we all are humans. We all are humans, and humans are the emotional beings, and we are bound to take emotional decisions. I'll just repeat this line because that's very deep. Emotional humans are emotional beings, and we are bound to take emotional decisions. And I want you to answer this honestly with me. Has it ever happened with you that you are doing a strategy and you're continuously monitoring it and you see that you have seen a very good profit, let's say at 12 o'clock, and you want to exit your strategy at 3 o'clock, but you, because of your emotional decision, enter into this market and cut your trade off? Or you see market is going in extreme opposite direction, non-favorable direction, and you're seeing big losses and you eventually cut your position and go out of it. Has it ever happened with you? I'm raising my hand. I just want you to raise it. Unless you participate, you won't feel this session, I'm sure. And so, second thing that happens, I have found a strategy that looks pretty good. Okay. I have
Here is an invitation to every one of you to the Traders Conclave 2022. So friends, we always wanted to make an event which is a memorable event, which is a first of its kind in India. All right. So this event has become much bigger than you can imagine. It is not just a residential conference or a conclave. It comprises of two major activities. Number one, there shall be a traders knowledge championship, which means all the 300 plus traders will participate in a championship, and the top 25 would be selected, who will go for the finals on the last day of the event, and the top three guys will be declared the champion of the conclave, and they will have awards with lot of goodies. That is one thing. Next, we are bringing the top 50 to 100 trainers across India. The most of you would have attended various webinars. You would have access to a lot of courses. Now, this time you have a golden opportunity to meet more than 50 trainers across India in a single forum. This is something which we are doing for the first time. I'm damn sure the championship, the mentorship get together, and the learning conference would add up to the aura of this whole program. And we have not charged a bomb for this product. It is still priced 25,000 exclusively for the option Omega participants. Go ahead, talk to my webinar, I'm sorry, conclave manager, Mr. Fazil. Reach out to him. Bring your family, bring your wife, bring your kids. You pay for your wife, your kids will can come free. It can be the largest gathering and get together, and damn sure this event is going to blow up your mind. And this event will only happen once a year. We have no plans to do it in multiple cities, multiple conferences. That is never my agenda, but it can be a hallmark institution, a benchmark program for all the future programs to come. Okay, don't miss this golden opportunity. We have taken utmost care, utmost pain, and utmost responsibility in making this event really a successful meet. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, an event of this magnitude today, there are institutions which charge 30,000, 40,000, even 50,000. Okay, we have charged only 24,999, more or less the cost of the hotel, because you're going to stay in a 5-star property for 3 days, plus there'll be 8 meals which are included, and there are goodies worth thousands of rupees. Not only that, all the money you pay will be returned back to you in the form of brokerage credits, which officially means this program comes to you absolutely free. Do not forget about this, friends. Don't miss this golden opportunity. I have only 300 slots for the traders, because another 50 to 75 slots will go for speakers, another 25 for the sponsors. So I have only 300. We have already sold almost 150 tickets. We have only 150 tickets to grab, and after that we will not have an opportunity to accommodate more people. Maybe we will have to issue a visitor pass without residential program. All right, please speak to Mr. Fazil and grab your seat soon. Next slide, please. Okay, here is the 7th quiz of the option Omega series. Delta neutral trades are hedged when the total position delta equals dash. I repeat, the delta neutral trades are hedged when the total position delta equals dash. As usual, fastest finger first. Whoever answers first will be eligible for the Man of the Option Omega series award. Please go ahead and shoot your answers. Next slide, please. So the winner will get an access to the Intrazone conference that's happening sometime this year, and also the lifetime recording access. And he's also get a chance to be a part of the Option Omega Man of the Series award. Next slide, please. So the winner for yesterday's quiz is Mr. Anil Kumar Ghosh. Hearty congratulations, Anil. We look forward to connect with you. You can grab your gift from the support team through the chat box. The question was, long call options have dash deltas. The answer is positive. All right, next slide, please. All right, sounds good. With this, we successfully come to the end of the session. I think it's time for the Q&A. Please go ahead, shoot your questions. Let's
Sure.
shoot
And
them to Nitish.
just to wrap it up, I'll always say that whenever you are in confusion,